Divine Soul Tribe, I'm Divina. Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. I'm about to do a video which is like a continuation of what I did earlier, and so I'm not going to be, well, I am going to be pulling cards, but they're going to be from a different deck. Now, the reading that I was doing earlier is my Witchy Wednesday, I decided to call it. Where will it take us? I record for Facebook as well. Normally I record for both at the same time because it's just easier, and then I can just, upload to YouTube, and then Facebook, it just stays there because it was a live stream. Anyway, so if you watched the previous videos, because there's two parts for this one, you'll know that I did pull the cards earlier. The first card that came out was Occult Activities and Members. What came out for that was Spell Casting, Candle Magic, Curses and Remedies, Elemental Magic, and Mother. Fulfillment. But also Midwife came out. I knew where that was going to take me, but I had to come off of Facebook because it ain't for Facebook. It's not for Facebook, right? So what else came out was Earth Angel. What are these witches trying to do to this Earth Angel, I asked. Well, first of all, they're scrying. They're out here using their Wiccan pagan calendar, whatever, but they're out here using the moon magic. There's no two ways about it. And they're doing rituals towards these Earth Angels, towards the Divine Soul Tribe. And it's part of somebody's initiation. But they've been out here doing the most, and what's happened is they've activated your upper level protection. Right? Not that you didn't have upper level protection anyway, because these creatures, because that's what they are, have been out here doing the most. Why? Because they've got low self-worth. Now, for some of you, this is going to be your person. I normally do twin flame divine counterpart readings, but for some reason, just recently, Spirit's been taking me over to the dark side of things, because quite clearly some of you are dealing with a counterpart that's into the dark arts. There's no two ways about it. I don't even know why I've got my headset on. There's no two ways about it. Your counterpart is... But we know this. And this is not for all of you. This is just a small percentage of you. Well, actually, no, it must be a big enough percentage for me to keep getting dragged over to this side of things. Evil family members. We keep getting it. They're out here doing the most. They're trying to keep you from your person. They're out... I've got this witchy deck. That's it. They've activated your ancestors, your upper level. And we see this the other day. They've activated your upper level, your high level underworld ancestors. Right? Because they're out here in the woods, in sacred sites, having gatherings and doing rituals. For intensification. And they're doing sacrifices as well, because we've got midwife and mother. She's pregnant. That's a midwife, right? And yesterday we had abortion come up. Abortion to these people is it's a sacrifice, right? I can't be out there on Facebook doing this. It's not for Facebook. But these people out here are calling on some high-level demons. They're not playing. Here's the joke. They know that playtime's over. So why are they out here doing it? Because they've got low self-worth. Your light irritates their demons. The ones that they're possessed by, not the ones that they're calling on. There was 4:44 on the clock when I said that. So, if this is your person, they're doing not magic. They're trying to bind you to them because you've probably walked away from them. So they are trying to do spells to get you to be bound to them. Herb garden, medicinal. Don't be drinking nothing. Don't be eating nothing. Just don't. Right? Work with your crystals to amplify your protection. Yeah? Maybe some of you need to get into some rooms, yeah, and start looking into divination like that to activate some of your old powers, gifts. But your ancestors are about to bestow you with these gifts that have been laying dormant, okay? But don't get it twisted. That's what they're out here doing. They're foraging. They're getting desperate. 5:55 was on the clock when I said that. Why are they getting... They're out here. Baphomet, right? Gives health and financial prosperity. Connects one safely with the divine. They're out here trying to garner your wealth. And he's the magician, right? They're out here trying to steal your gifts, to steal your wealth. I keep telling you and I keep telling you. They ain't out here just sacrificing flipping squirrels and rabbits. Midwife, mother, abortion yesterday. They're spell casting, they're doing the most. They're out there in the woods. They're out there doing all kinds of shit. And your person's trying to get you bound to them. Ritual magic. They've got people, listen, scrying. Yeah? Watching. Baphomet. They're trying to steal your divine inheritance. Trying to. At it, doing the most. The Lover's card. The Lover's card and the Page of Swords. That's for the scrying. They're watching you. Botis. Yeah? These are the demons, right? The entities that they are trying to work with. Probably trying to work with certain... That's what's activated your high-level ancestors, because they've used your name. Because they've upped the ante, because their basic stuff wasn't working before, they've upped the ante and started calling in the higher level entities, and that's what's activated your upper level protection. That's what's activated your high level underworld ancestors. I'm sorry, who you calling for? For what? For who? My people them. Not my people them. I'm going to come for you. Huh? Out there minding their own business, doing their thing. They're out here looking into you. Page of Swords. Botis. Gives answers of past, present and future. Reconciles friends and foes. They're trying to find out the most about you. The most. They want to know what gifts you've got. They want to know what you're capable of. They want to know what's coming your way. That's why they're watching. To see if there's any changes. To see what you know. To see how they can do anything. Zephyr. Or Zephyr. The Lovers. This is why they're doing it. Because of... Now... Your person's got low self-worth. That's why they was drawn into this shit. I can't. I just, honestly, trying to get you back. So I'll tell you, this is one of two things. Either your person is trying to keep you bound to them because you had the good sense to walk away from that shit. Or this is them trying to keep your person bound to them because your person's tried to leave. Or try to get away, or try to put a stop to whatever it is they're doing, right? Because they're out here doing the most. Causes women to love men and brings them together in love. Can make women barren. They're trying to steal your fertility. I can't. Comes back to this again. Look, I'm not making this a long one. Page of Wands. Balaam gives answers concerning past, present, and future. That's like the look. That's them. You've got to be protected out here. Keep your protection levels up, right? Because they are not playing. They're not playing. I'm not comfortable with this because I'm just not. So you guys need to be very, very careful. Okay? I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I'm just, yeah, I'm going to have to, I'll pick up on this tomorrow and I will do a separate series because this is Divina's Dark Corner now. I'm going to do a separate series. This is going to be a whole different playlist so we can get into it because these creatures, they are not. But this is the thing. Playtime's over. Playtime's over. That just fell out when I was picking up the Kipper deck. That privilege. This is better. That privileged lady is in bad health. That mother figure. She thought she was privileged. Can't stop, won't stop. Why? Because you're on your journey. That's why you can't be troubled. Because you're held in high honour. That's what gets under their skin. That's why they can't do anything to you. That's why they keep getting... When these ones keep going back to them, right? These two keep going back with their scry. They're scrying, but because their scrying's not really working, they're calling on these. They keep going back with messages of concern. There's that 33rd degree Mason. Concerned again. So they're all in... That community's in that family room having a bloody meeting. How can they bind your person to them? How can they get in that? What herbs do they need to use? I'm telling you now, don't eat nothing, don't drink nothing. Make it yourself. And I told you this a couple of weeks ago, right? Use your crystals, charge them. It's new moon energies. Because they're out here, they're in the woods. That family room, it's not even a family room, it's in fucking woods. Moment. Community, they're all out there, dancing around naked, all kinds of shit. Look at them. That's why your high level protection's been activated. Go and watch Satanic Panic. Go and watch that. Don't listen, just because your ancestors have been activated and your ancestors have got your back, it don't mean you don't have to do your part, and you do have to do your part. You can't leave it. You're about to get a gift. Main male. Just be mindful, because this could be your person. Because we know that they're trying to keep hold of your person. I feel like your person's trying to step onto their pathway. It's not going to be for everybody. Some of you, your person's going to be well involved in that. They're probably the ones chucking you under the bus. But there's going to be plenty of these running around, false people. So you be very, very mindful. Because you're on your journey and you're an official person, you're about to come into great fortune, this is why they're out here doing the most. They're out here doing the most. Sending in agents of darkness to try and knock you off your path. I keep telling you this. I've been telling you. Yeah, look, sudden wealth. Your person or somebody around you that's coming in very close is going to be coming into sudden wealth. You literally can't make this up. My man had teeth out here with his little group of people. Yeah? This is how it ends. This is how it ends for them. But they're already in this energy. This is how they want you. Bound to this energy. Your ancestors, The old ones, your high-level underworld ancestors, your high-level ancestors from the spirit realm, from the heavenly realms, they're all on it. They're all on it. That's why they're in despair. That's why they're running around the woods. But that only ends one way for them. God doesn't like thieves. It's one of the 10 Commandments. This is how it ends for them. We've already seen that privileged lady be in bad health. Bad health, you know. That's what it leads to. Coughing. But they're in this despair. Why are they in despair? Because they keep getting messages of concern about this official person that's held in high honour, i.e. you and your counterpart, if your counterpart isn't involved in that shit. Because either your counterpart's trying to keep you bound to them because you walked away from them, or they're trying to keep your counterpart bound to them because your counterpart's tried to walk away from the occult activities. Take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. But I'm telling you now, this is a group of people, a society. It's not even like just a few, but it's a society with chapters. Yeah. Like, you see, like the Salvation Army, they have the cause, yeah? Different cause, different chapter, cause it is, yeah? For whatever area they're in or whatever. And societies will have chapters based in certain places or whatever it is. But these are people, groups, they have churches or gathering places, whatever you want to call it. These aren't just, I don't even know why I have to keep telling you. If you're here, I don't even know what the title of this video is going to be. I don't even know what this, actually I'll do something along the lines of using demons to scry on earth angels and see where that leads. But listen, because I don't know how this, because there's different storylines, there's going to be different storylines is what's coming out here, right? They are having trouble scrying because as your powers grow, there's wane, right? It's just how it is. That's why they're concerned. That's why they're in bad health, because their powers are waning. Yours are growing. So they're finding it increasingly difficult to do their basic shit. I told you this the other day. While they were down there scrying, looking to see what was going on, asking the people, the big boys for help, they've rung some bells. Now they've got messages of concern because they're using other demons to do their scrying for them, and they're coming back telling them what I've been telling you. The lights are on and they're home. That's why they're in despair, because they know they've got the burn notice now. They know it's only going to end one way because they're trying to steal from you, trying to steal from your person. Now, your person might not be involved in this, and this might just be like background, people in the background that have been targeting you because you're a chosen one. There's too many different storylines unfolding. So for some of you, your person's involved, they've been involved, and your person's tried to get away from them because this would be your person's third party, right? And your person's trying to get away from them, but they're trying to keep them bound because your person is held in high honour. Well, they were before they decided to go playing with these people then, right? But either way, your person's got gifts that they want, right? However, if your person's decided to walk away from them, they're going to try to keep them bound, yeah? And they'll be out here trying the most with food and drink, right? There's not really much you can do. If you're not in contact with your person's just going to have to ride it out and use their discernment. But if they're over there at a choice, that's their choice. Your contract with your person will be null and void because they're out there playing with the devil. Anyway, accepting lessons from the devil instead of accepting their blessing from God. But your person will soon figure that out when their ass starts getting whooped. Because, don't get it twisted, if they're out there trying to do binding spells on you, God help them. God won't help them. They're out there trying to do this to you, they're going to get whooped. Whooped. There won't be no coming back from that. Especially if they're out there in the woods sacrificing things. Because we have got that midwife and that mother, that pregnant woman, and that they're out there in the woods. They don't mess around in the woods. They do sacrifices and stuff out there. Abortion came out the other day, and we know what that is. If you're here for it, you're here for it. You ain't going to get drawn into a title like, you ain't going to get drawn into this video with a title like what I'm going to put it as if you don't be knowing about these things. You must know something. You must have some level of knowledge, right? But your ancestors, your witchy ancestors, your high-level underworld ancestors, not necessarily just the witches, because not all witches are dark, but all of them. All your ancestors that have got power been alerted to these clowns. Upper level protection is activated because they're out there in the woods doing dark. 22:22 was on the clock when I said that. Doing the most. Doing the most. I'm gonna get that other deck out, my inked out tarot deck. I was gonna go, but here we are. Seeking enlightenment. Wow. Seeking spiritual wisdoms is what they're doing. So they've probably been spending a lot of time meditating on this. Even that probably be in the ancestors. I'm telling you, they're being watched. They're trying to upset your brand new stable beginning by trying to cause chaos and conflict with death magic. Four of Cups, Ace of Swords, 7. They want you to miss out on your opportunities, right? They want you to miss out on your blessings from God. That's the truth. They're trying to cloud your clarity. They're trying to make it so that you can't see the truth. Yeah? They're trying to make you feel like you've been left out in the cold. They're trying to put you in poverty. But that's how they're going to end up. It's just a matter of time because the angels are on it. You ain't never going to not be watched. You ain't never going to not be protected because you're a chosen one. One of God's favourites. You're a high priestess. And it's your destiny to go forward, right? And collect that 10 of Pentacles, your legacy that you're going to leave behind. Because you've stood your ground, yeah? You held your own. And you were always in defence mode, ready to protect yourself, yeah? You closed out your karmic cycles. Why? Because you healed. Because you healed. That's why it's backfiring. That's why they can't touch you. Because you're not running around in low vibrational energy anymore. Because you are held in high honour, right? Everything that they're doing to you, this kind of magic, to cause chaos and conflict, is going to backfire because you're held in a high honour. You're an official person. You always have been, you just had to unlock it. You've healed. And then you're going to go on and heal the world after these people have had to suffer the consequences of their despicable actions. And it's all going to come out. It's all going to come out because what God's got for you, nobody or entity going to be able to stop that. No one and not one thing. Yes, I'm getting passionate because I'm fed up with them and their busyness. They're out here doing the most. How many times has something got to turn around and slap you in your face before you realise it ain't working? Well, like I said, they're out here going to try sex magic and all kinds of stupid shit. Well, that's probably what they're doing in the woods, hoping that'll work. But they ain't got your energy. They ain't got it to work with. Unless, of course, I would like to think that some of you haven't. None of you have been out there sleeping with the enemy. Literally. But he's my counterpart, but she's my counter. I don't care. I've been saying, and I've been saying, and I've been saying, right? Because the thing is, this can play out in many different ways. It might be your counterpart, but if you're knowingly having sex with someone that you know for a fact is sleeping with somebody else, more fool you. I'm going to get passionate about this because I've been telling my Divine Soul Tribe members for the longest time, all year in fact, don't sleep with I don't care if it's a counterpart. Unless, of course, you know for a fact they ain't sleeping with anybody else, don't do it, right? If you have been sleeping with your counterpart and and you know your counterpart's messing around with other people because they are sex addicts, right? Then they're out there. How do you know? Your counterpart might not even be involved in, well, they don't even know that they're involved in anything like this. And their third party is one of these witches, one of these people from these occult groups. And they're harvesting your energy and your person's energy in one foul swoop. They ain't sending agents of darkness and false people out here, like just to do a little bit of basic manipulation. They ain't sending someone alluring in like that for no reason. They're gonna catch a person's attention. That's why I said to you, don't be accepting invitations to go out from new people. Don't. Because they're out here doing the most. Trying to keep you confused. Don't do it. You always got to be ready. Always. Be ready so you don't have to get ready. And I've been warning you that this is the sort of stuff that these people are out here doing. Look, the Lovers in reverse. This is what their intention is, to keep you and your divine counterpart away from each other. To end the connection. They're trying to sever this divine connection. But look. They're trying to cause regret, remorse, sorrow, sadness between you and your counterpart. That's what they're trying to do. Because they know when you guys come together, you will heal you should have done the majority of your healing by now, right? But there's going to be some parts that you're going to need another person to heal with, to go through to heal with, right? Your person has got low self-esteem. That's how these agents of darkness are able to swoop on in through. All they've got to do is a little bit of flattery. It's not fucking hard, is it? Because I'm telling you, they're all collaborating. This body's working with that body's working with this body. I'm telling you, it's a big mess out there. A big mess. King of Wands in the reverse. With the King of Pentacles. So they're out here sending out sex agents and they're paying top dollar for that. Manipulation. But this isn't working. That's what they're trying to do to your person. Trying to steal their passion for you. Didn't I say this before? Yeah, I did. I think I did. They're trying to get it so that your person doesn't see you in the same way anymore. So that they don't have this feeling for you. They don't have this focus and because that's what it is. They can't get, they need to keep you two apart. They need to get your person to not see you in the same way, to not be as focused on you, because your person's obsessed with you, right? They need that to not be so. So they want, when it comes to you, they want your person to be in this energy. Like, anything but you, focused on anything but you. Trying to get your person to cut you off. The Wounded Warrior. That's how they're trying to keep your person in this low vibrational energy. Oh, nothing's ever going to go right for me. I might as well stay with these people. They look after me. They make sure I'm all right. No, they don't. What they're doing is they're harvesting your person's energy and trying to keep the... Because it's like in Doctor Sleep, right? And yes, even if your person's distorted, they still hold that light because they are a divine being of love and light. It doesn't matter that if they've been drawn over to the dark side. Well, it does matter, but they still have the light. They still have those gifts. They still have that power, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. That can be stripped and taken from them, just like that. If they don't get their ish together. But that ain't just your person, that's them. They are running out of options of what they can do. They keep going and going and going and going and going. And they won't give up until they get a victory. That's the problem. The Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups. But this is what's going to happen. This is what I can see happening. Your person's going to literally dip and come running towards you for a reconciliation. Now, when that happens, it's going to cause a tower moment and them lot are going to feel betrayed. But this is what they're trying to do to you. And this is what I'm saying. It's all going to backfire. It's all going to backfire. They've invested a lot and they've worked really hard on this. But all it's done is backfire and cause a lot of confusion. Like, what can we do now? What should we do next? We've tried this and we've tried that and it's not working. Our powers aren't strong enough. 33 on the clock. Number of the Ascended Masters. That ain't them, by the way. They're not Ascended Masters. They're descending. Like in I, Frankenstein, that's what happens to demons. When they go down, they descend. They put in a lot of effort. They've done a lot of studying, but they clearly didn't study enough. They didn't study that burn notice, that's for sure. So now they're confused. Why ain't it working? You know why. Especially if you're cross-watching me. You know why. It ain't even just me. Any reader, you just go and look at the titles of the videos. Black magic backfiring. Confusion spells backfiring. That's why you lot are trapped in your heads. What can I do now? That's not worked. Pulled out all the stops. We've gone to the... Because karmic justice is about to be served, you clowns. So yeah, you can keep watching and watching and watching. Because the fourth... We built our lives, my Divine Soul Tribe have built their lives on a solid foundation because they healed, because they done the work. There is no low vibrational energy for you and your demons to attach to. There isn't. That's all for you now. All for you with your bad health, that leads to a coffin, or your despair because you know you're going to go to a coffin a lot sooner than you realised. Yeah? You're going to need a lawyer. Keep watching. That's what got you into trouble in the first place, was your damn scrying. Under the moon magic, thinking, oh, it's all right, we'll get it done in this new moon. But you'll be waiting a long time for those ships to come in because you chose the wrong path. I hope you've been enlightened, because while you've been out in the woods playing around, skipping around, drenching yourself in blood of God knows what, the Divine Soul Tribe have been healing their wounded inner child so that they don't have any low self-worth like their counterpart. That's why things like that don't work. Also, yin yang. They're still going to get that. Well, you're having to juggle everything. Because they emancipated themselves from pain and misery. They made it all by themselves. They're independent. They don't need anybody for anything. They have all that love for themselves. It's an overflowing cup of love. Self-love. Yeah? Independent wealth is self-love. Try it. Oh, it's too late for you now, but never mind. Yeah. An overflowing cup of self-love. That's how you become independent of anybody and anything. And that's why my Divine Soul Tribe are going to graduate and collect their crown. And all their gifts that's on that chariot for them. All the gifts that you were trying to steal. And then some. So they're going to expect to get some messages from God. You expect to get some messages from God. That's from cross watchers. Yeah? My Divine Soul Tribe, your person will be in touch with you soon enough. Right? Promise you that. Well, I can't promise you that. But. And also you'll be getting the signs from God that this is on its way in. Your chariot. Yeah? Victory's coming. So I'm going to close this out. Right? This is going to be them stuck in their head, awake all night, anxious, can't eat, can't sleep, can't think straight. Why? Because they were messing around with things that didn't concern them, and they were trying to turn you over, Soul Tribe, Divine Soul Tribe members. But judgment's been called because they refused to walk away from this situation when they were told, when they were advised, when they were warned, during these sleepless nights when they couldn't get their shit to work on you. Because they've upped the ante, this'll work, we'll try this, yeah, we're going to go all out. God sees everything. It's too late. It's too late for them. It's too late. There's a special circle in hell for these people. You walked away though. You walked away from things that left you feeling empty and depleted. You walked on your spiritual path. You chose the right path. That's why when your judgment was called, you ascended. They're going to descend. This is them now, getting their judgment. Despair. Because they know what comes next. That one up there, the top one, one of the first ones that came out, the privileged lady, bad health. Oh wow, sweet. That's what happens. One more please. One more. See? They're trying to keep your person confused so that they don't come towards you and offer you love. Right? That's the Knight of Cups with the Two of Swords. Yeah? But your person's made a decision. They want to come towards you and offer you this. Even though this is what got them caught up in that kind of nonsense in the first place, they got in the boat away from that. So they will recover and come towards you. I'm going to get my shaman deck out. I want to know what the spirit of wisdom is with you. It's with us all, Divine Soul Tribe. Hunter of Death. That's who's got your back. You're the journeyer. Yeah? You're the journeyer. So you're on your journey, minding your own business. That's how it should be. The Hunter of Death's come back again. Look, with the spirit of initiation, that's you saying goodbye to your old life, and that's you saying hello to your new one. It's a bit different for them. Let's get a couple of messages from the shaman deck. Right. Dancer of Lies. That's them. In the woods. Spirit of destruction. That's your ancestors, your spirit guides, looking out for you. Shaman of the stars. Yeah? Ancestor of hope. Hunter of mysteries. And the companion. Well, I'm not going to pull that one out. But you've got hope. Don't worry about what these people are out here doing. Protect yourself. Keep your boundaries up. Keep your defences up. Because you're a star. You're a star. You're on your star. You're on your path to uncovering and unlocking all the mysteries of your wisdoms. The spirit of nurture. Shaman of song and the hunter of death. I'm telling you now. That's a wrap. The hunter. That's one of your ancient ancestors that they have irked. They've alerted. Listen, all their the shaman of foresight. They should have tapped into that. I had the foresight, and I gave you the skinny. I've done a tea party based on all these things. Remember, ancestor of memory. Remember who you are. You're a chosen one. You're God's ambassador. That come up in the region yesterday or the day before. You have ancient divine blood. You've got ancient Egyptian ancestors. Yeah? You're highly ranked in the spiritual realm. That's why that's been activated. Hunter of Death. The ancestor of exile. That's for them. That is for these people out here that have been doing the most to you behind your back. You are going to refine your skills. The ancestor of skills is with you. So you can refine your skills and get to it. Spirit of empowerment. I told you, as their gifts wane, yours will grow. You've just got to nurture all these gifts that you're being given. One more. All right. The hunter of conflict. No more. That's for them. That's the spirit of truth. No more conflict and confusion for you. That's just for them. I want one of these cards and then we're going to close this out. The dragonfly spirit of change. Secret spring. Success. You're going to be successful no matter what you do. Just keep going. The starry night. Acceptance. Accept who you are. And embrace that. Yeah. Prosperity is yours. 44 on the clock. Prosperity is yours. It's an abundance of your gifts. Everything. Oh, my beautiful divine soul tribe. If only you could see what I can see. What's coming your way. You've done so much to get to where you are. Don't ever let anybody, anything knock you off your destined path, because you're pure. I'm not even going to keep shuffling until something jumps out. Purity. That's why you're held in high honour. That's why you're an official person. That's why they can't do nothing to you. That's why they're in despair. That's why. That's why. And on that note, I'm going to end it there. Please stay protected. Please always be be ready so you don't have to get ready. Right? So, on that note, Divine Soul Tribe, until next time, stay divine.